So let's begin by settling with our body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to avoid slouching or leaning, but we also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position. And we begin to let go of attending to the outside environment, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, constraining our awareness just to the body and mind. Beginning to concentrate that awareness by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting your awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm, you generate a broad, altruistic motivation for your time, taking a moment to intentionally widen your circle of concern, trying to embrace countless kind mother sentient beings, the scope of your love and compassion, thinking that the purpose of this meditation is to transform the mind by developing deeper and deeper familiarities with constructive, positive states of mind, and reducing the influence of states of mind that are not beneficial or constructive. Those constructive states are ones that naturally and spontaneously give rise to actions that are beneficial for others and support one's own peace of mind. States of mind that are not beneficial, very often when they arise, give rise to actions that cause harm to others and agitate, disturb one's own peace of mind. And that process of inner transformation is the way in which we can become of greater and greater benefit to sentient beings. And then with that motivation, today we will engage in a contemplation on what is called inner heat or Tummo practice. It's related to the same system of deity yoga practices, the Vajrayana tradition. Inner heat can be used to develop concentration. It's also a way of tapping into the innately blissful, energetic aspect of the mind. And we begin by visualizing what's called the central channel of the main sort of energetic highways of the subtle energy system of the body. We visualize it as a thin, flexible tube of light of the diameter of one's pinky. Central channel begins at a point inside the skull, between the eyebrows, and then curves upward like the handle of an umbrella to the top of the head, the crown of the head, and then straight down in front of the spine, terminating at a point 4 finger widths below the navel. And we add to that the left and the right central, the left and the right channels, each beginning in either the left or right nostril. These thin, flexible, radiant tubes are slightly smaller in diameter than the central channel. They too curve upward, running parallel on either side of the central channel, up to the crown of the head and then straight down. And they gently curve into the central channel at that termination point 4 finger widths below the navel. So pause and try to stabilize that visualization. And once that visualization is stable, imagine reaching out into a fire, taking out a tiny glowing ember and placing it in the central channel at the level of the navel. Concentrate on that sense of intense heat in a tiny spot, a tiny point. And then to begin to increase that heat, gently contract the muscles of the pelvic floor, concentrating on the internal rather than the external muscles. And this directs air energy upward, and then next, take a full breath through both nostrils, the air traveling from the nostrils down through the left and the right central channels, joining with the air energy brought up from the lowest chakra. And then at the top of the inhalation, swallow and push down gently with your diaphragm, compressing the energy from above and below. And begin to hold your breath for as long as it is comfortable to do so, concentrating on the ember whose heat is increasing and spreading as a result of the compression of air energy. And then when you're ready, relax your lightly tensed muscles and exhale gently and completely, visualizing the air rising through the central channel rather than the nostrils and dissolving the heat from the burning ember traveling upward, increasing and spreading. Once your first exhalation is complete, again tighten the lower muscles. Inhale a second time. Swallow and push down with the diaphragm, again compressing the air and intensifying the heat. Holding your breath, concentrating on the heat. Then exhaling, releasing the air up through the central channel. Repeat this cycle on your own 7 times. At the seventh exhalation, imagine that the now burning ember explodes into flames. They shoot up through the central channel, completely consuming and purifying the diluted energy at each chakra. At the crown chakra, the flames melt and release a silvery, blissful energy which pours down the purified central channel, giving rise to bliss that increases at each chakra it passes. Finally, when that silvery energy meets the blazing ember, at the navel chakra, there is an explosion of bliss in the body and mind. Blissful heat radiates out to every atom and cell of your body, completely filling your body and mind. And concentrate without tension or expectation. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And we'll dedicate. So we recollect our altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, we've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in our minds. I think that we freely offer the fruit of our practice, that positive energy for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking when that positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve this state of enlightenment in order to work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled. And may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.